Would you run a marathon without warming up your body beforehand and training to prepare for that marathon? The answer's probably no, right? Unless you're completely insane, maybe you did say yes. But if you've never run before in your life, you would train your body, you would train your mind, you would train your entire self to get to a point where you can run 26 plus miles around central London or whatever marathon that you are running. Now, this is something that so many speakers do not then move into their speaking career. They don't warm up to go on stage. They don't prepare their voice in the weeks and months and days running up to their speaking engagement. They step on stage, they've probably done some jumping to get the energy, but they haven't warmed up their voice. Your voice is your tool. Just like when you're running a marathon and your body needs to be physically able and your mindset needs to be in the right place, a vocal warm-up, a pre-stage vocal warm-up is going to help not just your voice be prepared for the stage, but your mindset as well. Now, there are so many different messages and thoughts and processes running around, but the fact of the matter is, when you step on stage, you are using your voice and you need your voice to be ready to deliver in the most powerful way. If you're not doing a vocal warm-up, it is a fact that you are not setting yourself up for success. Welcome to the Speaker Toolkit. I know this is a pretty hard-hitting intro. It's a hard-hitting start, but this needs to be shouted from the damn rooftops, and it is a record that I'm going to be playing on repeat. Now, a vocal warm-up is so important because it does set your voice up, your body up, your mind up for success when you step onto the stage. If you're tripping on your words, if you find your voice cracks, if it goes quivery, if it gets dry, any of these things can be down to the fact that you have not prepared your voice. Now, vocal preparation looks like hydrating, drinking plenty of water before the event. Now, you need to be drinking water at least 4 hours before, because it takes time, it takes 4 hours for your body, for your hydration to actually reach your vocal folds. So get drinking that water way before. Now, if you are sat in the makeup chair or the hair chair, hours before your speaking gig, that's when you need to be drinking your water. Don't wait till half an hour before you go on stage. It's too bloody late by that point. The other thing you need to be doing is a physical warm-up, like moving your body around, stretching out. Maybe your neck muscles are a bit tight. Maybe your jaw needs a bit of a massage. So these massages and stretches, these are another part. So moving, manually moving or physically like moving your body and your surrounding definitely of your voice, because any tension held in your shoulders, your upper back, your chest, even your abdomen, your jaw, throat, like neck, any of these places are going to affect how your voice works and your ultimate vocal performance when you're on stage. Now, another thing is actually physically warming up this muscle from doing vocal exercises. This is the equivalent of your stretches, of your body preparations for running, yeah? This is your training, working up to the run. This is your warm-up before going to run your marathon. You don't get out of bed and go straight for that run. You are preparing your body beforehand. Your voice needs to be exactly the same. And many people will say, oh, well, it's fine, like I've done some talking before, that's kind of warmed my voice up a bit, it'll be all right. It's not enough if you want your voice to last, you want your voice to hold out, and you want your voice to be in optimum condition. Now, if you are a speaker and you intend on speaking multiple times, maybe a month, it might be for years, for multiple years. If you're somebody, if you're a female business owner and your main way of selling or your biggest way of selling, like you make the most sales when you sell from the stage, or you deliver an incredible speech and you make sales off of that, then it's a priority. If you're a thought leader, you're a visionary, and you want to be sharing your message with the world, it's a priority, Because if your voice goes down, you lose your voice, you're unwell and your voice doesn't work in the same way. If your voice is tired and you struggle because your voice literally is like, it's tired, it's fatigued, you are literally missing out on impact, sales, and you're giving your brain something else to worry about that it doesn't need to worry about if you'd have just prepared it, if you'd have warmed it up. Now, the ways that you can warm up your voice, there are so many different ways of doing it. I'm going to give you a couple of really simple ways today that you can start doing right now. And I'd actually recommend that you do these every single morning. Now, I did a vocal warm-up before I recorded this video. I do a vocal warm-up every morning because I use my voice for a living. I use my voice for a living. My voice is my livelihood. My voice goes. I can't record videos, I can't share content, I can't speak on stages, I can't speak on webinars and masterclasses, I can't coach my clients, I can't voice note clients, like I can't do any of those things if my voice is not working. So, here's a couple of exercises that you can start doing right now. You can do these every single morning. It's going to take you a couple of minutes. What I will say is my one-to-one clients get their very own personalised vocal warm-up. So I work with clients one-to-one to prepare for the stage or to elevate their performance on the stage. And what every single one of them gets is a personalised vocal warm-up. Because everyone's voice is different. Every single person's voice is different. So if you are one of my one-to-one clients or you want to become a one-to-one client, then you'll get your very own personalised vocal warm-up that you can do every single day or before your speaking events, engagements. So what I'm going to give you today though is literally two kind of more generic exercises. You'll also know, if you've been watching the Speaker Toolkit for a while, you've been here for a little while, you will know that I have shared a couple of exercises for, tongue tension, to loosen up your jaw. I've shared a couple of vocal warm-up exercises if your voice is tired or you just need to warm up your voice. Like, there are multiple things on this series that are going to help you, and I will continue to be sharing some really great things as well. So make sure, if you haven't already, you hit subscribe, and if you want to be notified, you make sure you don't want to miss an episode every single Friday. Hit the little bell, because then you'll be notified every Friday morning when an episode drops so that you can watch it. Every single episode is anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes all the way up to 25 minutes. So they're not long, forever episodes, but they also contain really potent stuff. I've done some incredible trainings, incredible episodes. So make sure, if you haven't already, you go back and watch every single one, and that you're subscribed to see all of the future episodes too. Now let's get to your exercises. I'm going to give you two. Humming is a really simple way. You can do this anywhere. And I will say, to sort of set this up, you will feel silly when you do vocal exercises. The first time you do vocal exercises, you will be like, I sound really weird. What are people thinking of me? I don't care what people think of me, as long as my voice is warmed up, looked after, and ready to absolutely kill it on a stage. And neither should you. The question is, do you care what people think, or do you care about being prepared, looking like an absolute superstar on that stage and converting your audience into clients, or commanding the stage, delivering, capturing, engaging your audience? What's more important? These simple exercises are going to help you do this. So let's dive in. Episode one. Why do I keep saying episode? Exercise 1 is a hum. Quite simply, you're just going to hum. Can be on any note, doesn't matter at all. Do you know what I also like about hum? I used to do this all the time on the tube when I was living in London. I would just randomly hum, make all funny noises humming to warm up my voice, because nobody knows it's you, because you look really neutral. It's only the people right next to you might be like, is that you? So we're going to hum. You can do this in your own private space though, and these are relatively, You know, nothing's too intrusive on neighbours or anything like that. So we're going to hum at one pitch first. So that's on one note. You're going to do this 5 times. And again. Just hitting the same note 4th time. Final time. Now, once you've done this 5 times, we are going to move the pitch around. I want you to imagine that you are going up and down, like over the hills and wobbling free, or maybe you're on a roller coaster. If you don't know what I just said, because you're not weird like me, then we're going to go up and down over the hills. So notice how my pitch of my hum is going where my hands are going. If you're a visual learner, this is going to be really good for you. So let's give it a go. You're going to take a breath in, and we're going to go. Now, you don't need to bounce up and down like I'm doing. You also don't need to move your head. You don't need to change your eye line to do it. Keep everything really neutral. Your voice is just going up and down. Let's do that one more time. See how, do you see what I mean? But it sounds a bit weird, but it's doing wonders for your voice. Okay. That is one exercise that you can do. So we're doing it on one note, and then we're doing it again where you're going kind of up and down with your pitch. Now the second one that I'm going to give you is a lip roll, lip trill, lip bubble, multiple names, but ultimately like a horse, and then you're going to add your voice. If you struggle with this, you can always put your fingers here, lift your cheeks up, or push your lips in. It depends which is more helpful to you. You might find, like I do, actually it's easier to just not be touching anything. And you just need it nice and relaxed. So that, you can do the exact same exercises as we did before. You can do it on one note and repeat, or you can go up and down. That's going to work exactly the same. You do it slowly, you do it fast. It's completely up to you. But take those 2 exercises, do them before you go on stage to speak, do them every single morning, and you will notice that even after a couple of minutes of just doing a couple of exercises, your voice feels so much better, especially if it's tired, especially if you're a little bit under the weather. But I would be doing these every morning anyway. I do these sorts of exercises every single morning anyway. If you've got any questions about vocal exercises to prepare your voice to speak, or anything specific that is going on with your voice that you want to ask questions about, then drop your question in the comments below and I will share a video just for you to answer your question. If you do want your own personalised vocal warm-up, you do want to work together one-to-one or in any capacity, then I will drop the link below of where to contact me so that we can literally take everything you learn inside of this series and put you onto the stage delivering all of these incredible things in the most incredible way so that you can command your audience, you can captivate your audience, you can deliver your powerful message, you can feel insanely confident using your voice, using your performance energy, and convert audience into clients, inspire on the most powerful scale. In the meantime, I will see you on the next episode.